Ooga, fucking Ooga cunts, it's Schmeckle. You all remember Riley, right? Long-haired white guy, kinda lanky, thinks misgendering is violence and wanting your girlfriend to have a vagina is transphobic. Yeah, that one. Well, it turns out he's got a girlfriend, and she's exposed the cunt. Let's take a look at what Neonfiona has to say. But first, roll the shit!
Hey guys, so this video isn't easy for me to make, but I think it's something that needs to be done. So here is me exposing Riley J. Dennis.
I guess I didn't really need to introduce it. Well, come on, cunt, give us the dirt.
If you don't know, I'm Riley's girlfriend. I spent a lot of time around this trendy transgender.
Good on him. I'm happy for him. I'm happy he has somebody willing to tolerate him. That's a good thing. I'll congratulate him later, though. Right now, I'm interested in his juiciest secrets.
And I think it's just time that I told you guys a few things that you might not know.
Please do. Start with cock size if you don't mind. I know we're all at least a little bit interested.
Firstly, this whole there are more than two genders nonsense. She keeps talking about this, and honestly, it's pretty darn rich.
Guess we don't get to hear about his cock. Another disappointment. But yeah, his whole 97 gender idea is pretty fucking funny. Go on.
If she really thought that she was non-binary, then why is she okay with me calling her my girlfriend? Girlfriend. Yeah, you heard me.
Probably because he also refers to himself as female. This is a weak argument, but I don't think it's one that anyone's actually making. We all know that Riley identifies as non-binary. What we question is whether or not non-binary is a real thing.
Also this girl.
Don't worry, calling him a girl feels weird to me too. That's why I don't.
Has started selling merch. If you want to buy a t-shirt, you have to pick between male and female, the two genders. You can't pick both, and you can't pick neither, you have to pick one. Ha! This can't be due to the fact that those are the website's defaults and she doesn't actually have any say in the situation.
Now, cunt. I think you've confused people making a joke with people trying to make an actual point. Obviously, there's no non-binary option because there's no non-binary shape. People are merely making fun of Riley, not trying to prove anything about him. You're not doing very well with trying to parody these people, by the way. You keep calling him she.
Or that non-binary people are generally pretty comfortable just picking one and moving on.
Absolutely correct. It is extremely rare to hear a non-binary person bitch about unimportant things. For fuck's sake. Non-binary people would never do that, right, Fiona?
No, that would be ridiculous.
Damn fucking straight.
Obviously, a t-shirt merchandise store is the one and only true resource for gender.
That's not true at all. There's also Tumblr, Twitter, Facebook, or if you're not a fucking moron, there's science.
Riley J. Dennis doesn't believe there are two genders? Confirmed.
Again, you're missing the fucking point. We all know that Riley thinks that there are more than two genders. Our argument isn't that he doesn't really believe his beliefs, it's that his beliefs are wrong.
Next up, Riley clearly is all for the censorship of free speech.
I wouldn't say that. I'd just say he's a bit of a pussy.
I see she's blocked a lot of people on Twitter, and honestly, I'm surprised that I haven't triggered the special snowflake and gotten blocked myself.
Well, of course he hasn't blocked you, cunt. He's gotta get his dick wet somehow.
But wouldn't that be cool? It's like a badge of honor, right guys?
Not really. Something generally needs to be difficult to be badge-worthy.
Oh, and if you aren't keeping up, not wanting to hear what someone has to say, even if it is hateful and abusive, is the exact same as putting someone in jail for something that they said.
No, it's just cowardice.
Honestly, I just can't believe that I'm dating someone who is such a monster that she wants to have a pleasant experience on social media platforms.
Honestly, I can't believe you're dating somebody who thinks he's got a female penis. You're a half-decent looking girl. You could hook somebody sane. Wanna meet my cousin Paul? Great cunt. Bit of a prick, but he's a good guy.
Triggered much?
Nah, like I said, he's an alright guy all around. Let's get back to Riley though, he's a much more interesting topic than Paul.
This next one is quite personal, but she has made many references to our relationship being gay.
Yeah, that is kinda weird considering the 1-to-1 cock-to-cunt ratio. Doesn't seem very gay to me either.
I'm bisexual, and this is clearly bi erasure. It's not at all like we have a loving and honest relationship full of communication and that I've expressed that I'm okay with this. Like, that would be That would be absurd.
None of what you just said matters. Regardless of whether or not you're bisexual, it would be a gay relationship where you're dating another female. But you're dating Riley, so it's irrelevant.
At the end of the day, this just proves that Riley J. Dennis doesn't believe in bisexuals.
Now come on, you're getting more and more ridiculous as we go. Nobody's making any of these claims, any of these assertions, seriously. They're fucking jokes. Jokes. Do you know that word? Jokes. Kinda like your boyfriend. Jokes.
LGBT advocate? Not so much.
I agree entirely. As a straight man pretending to be a lesbian woman with a cock, he's probably pissed off quite a few people in the LGBT community. He kinda makes them look bad.
The next one is difficult, but as you may know, she has an Adam's apple, and no trans person in the history of ever has ever had one of those.
Nobody is claiming that Riley isn't trans because of his Adam's apple. It's the cock. It's always been the cock. That Adam's apple is fucking funny though. You could almost use it sexually.
Everybody knows that if you're a true trans, it just disappears the moment that you come out.
No, but it's generally part of the transition. You know, the transition, where one transitions from one gender to the other.
And my final piece of evidence tearing Riley down is the fact that she made a video about how your preferences could possibly be discriminatory.
No, he didn't. He made a video about how not wanting to fuck people with the wrong genitals is discriminatory. If you're gonna summarize, do it right, cunt. For fuck's sake.
But then, she goes out and dates me. White, making her racist. That was definitely one of the points she said. That's not a straw man argument at all. I'm also able-bodied, which means that she hates disabled people. Again, definitely her words. Definitely heard her say that. And I'm cis, which means that she's transphobic. And, well, I'm actually not skinny. But thank you guys for saying that I am and that you think I'm pretty, because I really appreciate that.
Did you just call out a straw man in the middle of a straw man? For fuck's sake, cunt. And I didn't call you pretty. I called you half decent.
But she really is out there telling people who to be attracted to.
Now, if you're not attracted to someone, you're not attracted to them. I'm not going to tell you that you have to be attracted to this fat person or that trans person or that disabled person.
Oh, wait.
That's right. He didn't say you needed to be attracted to this fat person or that trans person or this black person. He didn't say any of that. What he did try to do was use guilt to get people to change their sexual preferences. Like in this clip.
Because these dating preferences are ultimately harmful to people who don't fit into your box of what a conventionally attractive person looks like. It makes people feel isolated, alone, and unwanted to hear that they're universally unattractive to people.
Anyway, thank you guys so much for watching my video exposing Riley J. Dennis.
I sat through all that and all I get is a fucking thank you? When do we get to hear how big Riley's cock is?
To all those out there also making exposed videos about Riley J. Dennis, seriously, keep going.
Is it really exposing Riley to point out that he's a fucking moron?
It's not at all pathetic or rooted purely in hate or detrimental to your arguments because you focus so much on a person and not the points you're trying to make.
I like to focus on his points. Unfortunately, if you focus on his points, you have no choice but to point out that he's an idiot. Oh, and that he's a dude.
Keep at it, guys.
Okay.
Thank you guys so much for watching.
You already said that, cunt. Can we wrap up now? You've thoroughly disappointed me.
This is fun.
What the fuck was that? Are you okay, cunt? You sounded like you had Riley's cock. You know what? I won't mention his cock for the rest of the video.
Thank you guys so much for watching.
Seriously, cunt? Again? You're fucking welcome. Is that what you wanted to hear? Are we good now? Can we end this shit?
And I'll see you soon.
Not after this ordeal, you fucking won't. Just hurry up and end the fucking video. I've grown bored of you.
Bye. Mwah.
Christ, she was fucking annoying. I can see what Riley sees in her, though. They're like Romeo and Juliet, if the Capulets and Montagues had been inbreeding for generations. And instead of William Shakespeare, it was written by Zoe Quinn. And instead of feuding houses, they were from segregated safe spaces. Probably end up in theaters soon, now that I fucking think of it. Fuck's sake. I'm gonna end it here, cunts. I have a movie pitch to deliver to Hollywood. Anybody know Paul Fig? He'll fucking love this garbage. Remember to check out the Cunt stream every Saturday at 11 PM EST, as well as my co-hosts Wrath of Controversy and Samaj Zed. And that's fucking it, cunts.
One of my pronouns is cunt. Now fuck off!
Oh, this is fun.